This is hands down the best $100 per day online business that you could start as a complete beginner and do this even just a few hours per day from your phone. The benefit of this is you could work a few hours per day, you can make simple posts on social media, and as long as you know how to simply promote a link and get people to click on that link, then you could plug into a very simple business where you send traffic to something that is already set up for you. And that, of course, helps converts your traffic into buyers. So this business is none other than affiliate marketing. And the benefit of affiliate marketing is you could do this anywhere in the world. You could do this for very little to nothing in most cases, high profit margins, low startup cost, and you can even automate many of this, up to 90% of it. You do not have to spend money on paid ads, no customer service, no techie skills required, and this is also 100% recession proof. So from the bird's eye view, this is pretty much what it looks like. You have a very simple page like this that you send traffic to, and that is going to be something like this where someone lands on a web page, it has an opt-in form, and when they land on that page and they request access, they do so by entering their email, and then the system, of course, helps convert your leads for you. So once they do that, they get taken to the next step in the funnel, which is known as the video sales letter. And this is where the company, of course, explains all the benefits of that product and, of course, why they should sign up. When they click on this button right down below and they buy, that is, of course, where you make the commission. Now, you could either set all this stuff up yourself if you have your own product that you want to promote, and you can create your own course, you can create your own software, and then you can build out the entire sales process out yourself. But if you are starting out from scratch, why worry about all that when you could just plug into something that is already high converting, and then you could just focus on the most important part when it comes to making money, which is, of course, getting awareness to the product that you're marketing. And that is, of course, going to be leveraging platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And you just create very simple pieces of content like this, and you promote your link in your bio, or if you're on YouTube, then you promote the link in your description. So how do you actually go about getting traffic online? How do you, of course, what's the best way of monetizing social media? So depending on the industry that you're getting into, and if you want to check out the product that I'm promoting, that'll of course be down below. But if you are in, for example, the niche of making money online or starting an online business, then you could of course look up Best Side Hustle, for example, Best Side Hustle, and you could look through videos here that are doing well on the algorithm. And so what I would recommend is whatever industry you're getting into, you want to find at least 5 different creators that are creating content that looks easy to make and that is also performing pretty good. And then you want to replicate, not copy them exactly, but you want to model exactly almost what they're doing basically. And so take inspiration from others and then create it in your own style. And then that'll of course help you to rank videos on the TikTok algorithm, and that will give you the most visibility potential. So, for example, this video right here, top 5 best side hustle apps in 2026. Now, you could either do a talking head video like this guy's doing right here, or one other idea that I'll give you is you can simply do a 5-second video. So, for example, this guy is talking about user testing. That is a site where you can get paid to test out websites and apps and all that, and looks like these are the 5 that you mentioned right here. But you could have a simple 5-second video with a sound in the background, and then you could have it to where you got the headline right up here, and then they all pop up in text form. So where you could just either be staring into the camera like this, or you can either be outside, you could film nature, for example, and then you could just have the text on the screen. And that is one way that you could, of course, go about it. Now, I find that the talking head videos, they tend to be more personable. They tend to have a higher conversion rate. And if you can get videos like this performing well, then you can get a lot of really high quality and targeted traffic towards whatever product that you're promoting. So in the example of promoting side hustle, doing side hustle videos, right? Most likely if you are promoting a product like this, for example, a home business related offer, then you would of course present this as your number 1 recommendation. So for example, here are the top 5 side hustles. You go over all 5 of them. And then at the end, you say, if you want to see my number 1 recommended side hustle for beginners, check out this URL right here. And you could either have it typed on screen, or you could say, check out the URL in bio. And then someone will then click on your profile right here. They check out your link if you have it in the on your profile, and then they could of course go straight to the offer that you are promoting. And this is really the best way of starting affiliate marketing. So one other thing that I will of course recommend is every single video that you create, whether it be on TikTok, whether it be on Instagram, what you ideally want to do is you want to use an app like Sick.app. And then let me refresh this page real quick. You could just take any URL to any video, paste it right in here, download the MP4, and then you could post it on other platforms as well, and then potentially get even more views. And so sometimes you'll have one video that does really well on TikTok and maybe it doesn't do well on Facebook, or vice versa. It might do horribly on TikTok and then it might do really well on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube Shorts. And the best way that you can, of course, get the maximum visibility is post anywhere from 3 to 5 videos per day at the very minimum. And then every single video that you post, you want to post it on all 4 platforms. The more touch points that you have out there where people can find you, the more visibility that you're going to get. And the more people will, of course, land on your opt-in page. They will enter their email. You'll build up your email list much faster. And then everything else takes care of itself if you are plugged into a simple system that has a really great conversion rate, has a really good follow-up process. And if the products are high quality enough and if the compensation plan's good, then you could build up a very stable income online doing this, working just a few hours per day. So the benefit is once you get really good at posting content online, like for example, I do a lot of videos like this that are mainly talking head videos, and I just find that for me, these videos are very easy to make because I can think of a couple different topics I want to talk about, and all I do on here is I just hit record, I start yapping for a couple seconds, and then I have a call to action at the end. So most of these videos are about 30 seconds. I yap on a specific topic. I have a description right here. It doesn't show it, it just shows the comments, for example. But then people engage. So this video got some pretty good engagement. People comment on it. And then what you will notice is the more consistent that you are posting for a longer period of time, then TikTok and these platforms will start pushing out your videos to more people. So the mistake that most people make is they will start something, like they'll start posting on TikTok, and then they will expect to go mega viral within their first week. And unfortunately, that just is not the case. Maybe when TikTok first launched, it was very easy to go viral, but you have to be posting quite consistently. And then the more often you post for a longer period of time, then you will have a lot higher reach with these platforms. And that's really the best thing that you can do if you're looking to build stable income online. So attention is the number one currency. Focus on attaining as much attention as possible. And then you could pretty much write your own paycheck for anything that you want to market within the industry that you get in. So that being said, if you want to learn more in depth about this, I have a full training that you can check out for free. I have a private community that you can get access to, and I have a couple other resources I put together that I'm sure you'll get lots of value from. So check it out down below. Otherwise, if you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up, drop your comments down below, let me know what you think, and take care. All the best.